Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gift Adetifa. If you're new here, I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. So guys, today's video is going to be a story time. So I'll be doing my makeup while I gist you guys of how I entered One Chance. So if you want to hear my One Chance experience, please keep watching. So guys, I'll go ahead to do my brows off camera, and when I come back, we'll get straight into the video. So guys, I'm done with my brows. Let's just get straight into the video. How do you do your makeup? Do you apply foundation, concealer and the rest first, or do you go ahead to do your eyeshadow before you finish your entire look? Me, I do my eyeshadow first. I don't know if I've ever mentioned on this channel that I studied mass communication in Unilag. In 300 level, you're supposed to do your IT in a media firm, in a media organization. So I started hunting for a place to do my IT. I did my IT at Galaxy TV. Shout out to Miss Uche. Miss Uche was my supervisor, and she was really amazing. Like she was so sweet. She taught me so much. So fast forward to after I found a place to do my IT. If you're familiar with Ikeja, then you know that Galaxy TV is at Okwebi Allen. So one fateful morning, I was on the phone with Dio, and I don't even know how it happened. Normally, before I enter a bus, I would look well. I would ensure that I'm entering the right bus. Like, I don't know. But that morning, I was running late. So immediately, and I usually enter bus. I don't know what happened. A car just came because I stood at the bus stop for a very long time waiting for Okwebi. It's always hard to get Okwebi bus. So I stood, I was waiting. Then a car came, and when the car just came, I don't even know. I was the one that said Okwebi Allen, and he said yes, enter. On a normal day, you will hear them say Okwebi Allen, then you now see people enter. But I don't know what happened. I was the one that said Okwebi Allen, and he said enter. So before I entered, you know those kind of cars that has just one door. So the person in front has to come down for you to enter. So that was the kind of car that it was. So there was the driver, a woman in the front, a man at the back. So I was like, if I enter, he would only pick one more person, and we'll get to Ikeja in no time. So I entered. The lady came down, then I entered. Guys, immediately I entered that car, I was worried. I wanted to just get out of the car. Then the car started moving. I was just silently praying. I was like, God, please protect me. God, please protect me. I was silently praying. Then we started moving. The next thing, we moved for a bit. Then the driver stopped the car, came down from the car and went to the boot. So immediately he came down from the car and he went to the boot. I turned to look at what he was doing behind, because I was a part of me was just very scared. Like, I was so scared. So I turned to look at what he was doing. The next thing, he slammed the boot and came back into the car, and he started shouting at her, "Madam, how would you put that kind of Ghana must go in my boots? When you were putting the bag in the boots, I asked you, you said it was cloth. I just want to go and check now, and the Ghana must go is filled with dollars." He started shouting at the woman. The woman and started crying. While all this was happening in my mind, I'm like, please, how is this my business? What is my business if you have dollars in the car? Then the woman now started crying. Guys, I don't even know what look I'm going for. Let's just go with the flow. The woman now started crying, and she was begging him that he should not shout, because it was like he's going to take her to police station, and he was just shouting at the woman. So the woman was like, he should not shout at her, that she ran for her life, that she's a prostitute, that she used to work in one hotel until one man came to carry her from the hotel. The man now married her, that she was thinking she has found husband, but she realized that anytime she get pregnant, she used to lose the baby, that until one day, guys, please forgive me that I'm using my hand. I just feel like when I use my hand, I get what I want when I use my hand and when I use a brush. Until one day he told her that he was and meanwhile that there's a room in the house that he told her not to ever go into that room. So that particular room, she doesn't go close to that room. So he came back. He told her he was traveling out of the country, only for him to come back that same day with two dogs, and came with the camera and told her to have sex with the dogs. And she refused. That he beat her up, he locked her. When he left, she managed to break the door, and that was how she escaped. So when she was saying all of these, guys, I was feeling for her, because I'm like, oh my god, this woman has suffered. Like, this woman has really suffered. But at the same time, I was like, this is still not my business. And guys, I'm a type of person that I don't talk to random strangers in bus or in car. Like, if I don't know you till I get to my destination, I'm not talking to you. Now started crying, and she was saying all that so when the man left, she managed to break the door of the house. And when she broke the door, that she now went to that particular room that he told her not to go to. That when she got to that room, the room was filled up with money. That she just found this bag. She just found this bag and packed this money. That the money is a lot. That she just wants to go and start up her life in another place. That she has called her sister. That sister is going to pick her up from one park. She mentioned one name of one park. That sister is already waiting for her in that park. That all she wants is just for us to help her. This one, that one. The next thing, the guy that was sitting there with me at the back now said, madam, you really suffered. Driver, we cannot take her to the police station. We have to help her. We can't take her to the police station. We have to help her. Let us find the park that she's going to and take her directly to the park that she's going to. In my mind, I'm like, you want to take her to the park that she's going to? So what happens to me? But I didn't say anything. So they were just talking, and I made sure that I didn't get involved in their conversation, because guys, once you get involved in their conversation, that is one step to getting you. Once you start talking with them, they've already gotten you. So I didn't get involved in their conversation, and they said they wanted to take the woman to a park. So making they said that, I just said, please, I want to drop. That was the first thing I said. I said I wanted to drop. Then the driver now started looking at me from the rear mirror. So the driver started looking at me, and I don't even know how he knew I was Igbo. And he started speaking. Guys, that was a day to crossover night. Yes, that happened to me a day before crossover. He started speaking Igbo to me, and he was like, this is our wolf money, let us share. Because the woman was like, she does not mind sharing some part of the money with us if we take her to the park that she's going to. And he started speaking Igbo to me. My sister, this is our wolf money, let us just close our eyes and collect this money, because this kind of opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I just said, I was praying in my mind, and I just said, I'm not interested in any money. I don't want your money. All I want is to come down from this car. Because of the kind of car that it was, there was no glass for me to wind down and scream. Only the glass in front, and the lady was in front. I was at the back. So I was just praying. I was telling God, I said, God, see, you have to help me come out from this. You have to help me come out from this. It is a day to cross over. What's going to happen to my parents? What's going to happen to my mom? Oh my God. You have to help me come out of this. I kept on telling the driver that I wanted to calm down, that I'm no longer going to Ikeja, that I wanted to calm down, that he should drop me. Even the man that was sitting down beside me kept on saying, madam, why are you in a hurry now? But we are all going to Ikeja. Why are you in a hurry? We're all going to Ikeja. Why don't you have human sympathy? This is a fellow woman like you. And look at what she just explained to us. Look at what she's going through. And you don't even have sympathy to want to help her. Guys, in my mind, I'm like, I want to drop. And finally, the driver just parked. I don't even know. He just parked. And the woman came down for me to come down. And while she was coming down, I was praying. I was scared. I'm like, God, if I'm going to come down from this car, the man behind me, please let him not hurt me from behind. Let him not do anything to me. And the woman came down, and I came down. Guys, when I came down from this car, I started running. I didn't even know where I was running to. I just started running. I was scared. I was panting. So when I finally stopped to catch my breath, I now saw a proper bus that was shouting, Okpebi Allen, Okpebi Allen. So the bus stopped in front of me, dropped passengers, picked passengers. So I entered. Do you know that when I entered that bus, when I got to Maryland, do you know that I saw that cab that I entered? The cab had dropped the woman and the man, and the cab turned back. So that was how I escaped one chance. Like, I didn't even tell anybody. I think I only told my boyfriend at that then, because he was the only person that I told. I didn't even tell my mom anything, because I could not even bear the thought of her being scared and worried for me, because obviously, like I said, I was in a friend's place. So I was not even going from home. So when I got to work that morning, I now started explaining to them what happened, because I got late to work. I now started explaining to them what happened, and they were like, oh my God, thank God you did not listen to them, thank God you did not speak to them, thank God you tried all your best to get down. That most time that this is a normal thing that happens very well in Ikeja, Maryland, that happens in Jibowu, that is not a new thing. And people that fall victim of this are people that are very, very greedy, like people that when they hear money, their ear will stand. That I should just thank God that they even left me. That's because someone else shared his experience with me, told me that he didn't get involved in that conversation, but because the people in the car already agreed that they were going to take the lady to the destination that she was going to, so he kept quiet, and they took him to the destination. That when they got there, they beat him up, made him transfer all the money he had in his account, and they did all sorts to him, and they left him stranded. That how he got home that day was just God's grace. So that I was just lucky that they even left me, guys, because I was praying. As in, immediately I entered that car, my spirit just told me that I had entered the wrong car. Immediately I entered that car, I was just looking for an opportunity to come down from that car. I was looking for an opportunity to come down from the car, and to God be the glory. They dropped me. They did not take anything from me. They just, as in, I think they were even scared because of the way I was talking, because I was scared, but I didn't show them that I was scared. I kept on saying, I'm not interested. Drop me. I want to come down. You should share the money if you want to share the money. I'm not interested. So guys, that was how they dropped me, and that was how I escaped one chance. Like, I just remembered this story because I saw a post on Instagram of a girl talking about her one chance experience and how they took her money and everything. I just feel like these people are used to this particular trick, and this is 2021, and this trick is still as fresh as before. We all have to be very, very vigilant. Like, we have to be very, very vigilant. Don't get involved in conversations that doesn't concern you. Like, learn to mind your business, and no matter how much you are in need, or no matter how much you are desperate in need of money, try to avoid those kind of conversation. No matter what, try to avoid this kind of conversation. So guys, I'll go ahead to finish up my makeup, and I'll show you guys the final look when I'm done. So guys, I just finished my makeup. I didn't fix my lashes because I'm just going to see a friend, so I didn't think I had to do that. So let me know what you guys think about this look. I didn't even know what look I was going for, but I just went with the flow, and I think it turned out really nice. Like, I really, really like it. So guys, let me know if you've ever entered one chance, and let me know your experience. Let me know your story. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Guys, please hit the subscribe button, join the family, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.